Alright guys, welcome back. You can see I am in the XYZ group for the event here, and we are going to play a few games with the, in my opinion, strongest deck that you can play here. No big surprise, I've talked about this in the videos concerning this event. If you have not seen them, go check them out. One of them is in the upper right corner where I show you the most budget decks that you can take. And then there's another one, it's just the last and the video before that on this channel, so easy to find, where I show you the strongest decks. We are obviously playing Pearly, which in my opinion is the strongest deck that you can take to the event here. It's basically, or not really basically, it is practically untouched here. I've copied this list from Master Meta, and the guy was playing triple Pearly Yeep. We can check this out, even though I'm a bit confused as to why we would do this if we have access to our new Pearly Noir cat. Obviously, drawing this hard is not that bad. You can just keep it, and then if something goes wrong, you have the advantage that, for example, if you can only go into a Beauty or a Happiness, then you can still go into your boss monster if you just hard draw this card here. The other thing is that you can always discard it. You can see the array of hand traps that we have here. Obviously, you can go ahead and change them out for other ones if you want to. And then we're also playing a little Dark World Brow package here, which is just an amazing discard. So guys, let me know in the comments what you are playing in this event. I'm also very surprised, don't know if you saw that here, but I'm also very surprised that the it's 30-30-30 here, that basically 30% are playing Synchro, 30 XYZ, and then 30 Fusion. I have not expected this. I thought Synchro would be the event, or the part that the least people take part in this event, but does not seem to be the case, so very, very interesting. We are starting with an Ash Blossom and Magnamut for our interruptions here. That is quite nice. Let me know in the comments what you are playing. And obviously, I will show the deck list or go over the cards card by card. At the end here, we are starting with a Small World. Question whether we want to Ash this. Do we want to Ash a Small World? I would Ash this. This is sometimes just the only available way to the deck's starter. Small World, Small World, Small World, Small World. This could be in basically everything, right? Oh, it worked. That's really nice, even though our hand is not really, and yeah, that's nice. Because our hand was dead until this point. The unfortunate thing is that we will need to normal summon the Brow in order to activate our Delicious Memory, because you need a target to make the target indestructible by battle, so you can't do it without a target, unfortunately. This is why we need to use the Brow here for the Delicious Memory, obviously activating our Street here. And this is what I'm talking about. We have hard drawn the Yeep, which now means that whatever happens now, we will have the ability to go into our Big Cat, even though we need to decide now whether we want to keep our Bestial Magnamut or we want to keep the Pearl Yeep. In theory, we would be able to... No, not really. I guess we are getting away the Magnamut. This is safer. This is the safe option. Obviously, you want to go for a Black Cat here in order to get access to the strongest card in the deck. Let's hope we can get this through. Otherwise, this would be a bad position to pass the turn on. Okay, it happens sometimes. But keep in mind that he also has no starter, so he didn't have a starter last turn. Oh, he goes Effect Veiler on my Brow. That's also cool. Okay, whatever. So quick little tip for you guys, never put the Effect Veiler on a Brow if there's an active Pearl Lily. Pearl Lily is always the best target for, it's the best target in the deck by far for the effect of an Effect Veiler. A very interesting choice. Yeah, I would have given up also. Yeah, after Effect Veiling a Brow, there's only one thing you can do, and that is to give up the game, because yeah, nothing you can do here. So this is what I'm talking about, right? It's 34, 34, 32, which I was expecting XYZ to be the event that most people are playing, but doesn't seem to be the case. Interesting. It wasn't my expectation, but then again, who am I to know it all, right? I thought, especially because Pearly is in the XYZ category and definitely the strongest deck that is available, totally unhit here. There's not a single hit to Pearly. You can just play it full power, full power. Let's see what we are getting here. Oof, this hand is hand trap heavy. That's quite nice, though we are then very... Yeah, we definitely have to hit our Pearly, and otherwise we have a problem. And playing against Kashtira, this is definitely not the best deck, having our Magnamut access here, because the Magnamut obviously does nothing against the Kashtira. Well, we have to see. We can go Pearly normal summon effect. Okay, he goes for a Baron. This is okay because we can negate the Baron. On our next turn, that is. Oh no, he can't go for a Baron because this is not... He can? Wait. Wasn't the rules of the event that you can only play one type? XYZ, Synchro or Fusion? Is this guy... Is this a Synchro deck? Is this not a Kashtira XYZ deck? Okay, we are getting this street, which... yeah, we are definitely... We need our Pearly to hit something here. We could also... Nah, we're just going to imperm this. And then we have... we need the Pearly. We need a good Pearly hit, otherwise we have a problem. And then let's see what happens here. Could obviously play the street, but not really effective because our Pearly is normal summoned, obviously. There is an effect Veiler. That is bad. What do we have in here? Can we do anything here? We would need 2 level 1s in order to do something. Can go for the Magnamut on the effect Veiler now, and then what? Yeah, those two together they don't really do anything. Yeah, we can go for the Magnamut, removing this one. And then I guess our game plan is... It's a problem that the Baron is live. That's a problem now. Would have been very important for this to get through. We will basically have to pass over and hope that he has no further plays here. And then we might be able to do something on the next turn, depending on what we draw here. We might need to crash our Bestial Druid Swarm into the Baron. So we basically need for him to have nothing here, otherwise we are in a bit of a picky situation. Obviously he can destroy both. Or he can just go Stamperface, Revive Unicorn, that's right, so this won't work. But very interesting, I would definitely like to see his deck list, because I am surprised that he is playing a Baron. So I guess that means this was a Synchro deck after all, which I guess makes sense, having this level 7 bodies of Kashtira, which are generally very strong, and then being able to just fit them out with some hand trap tuners, because the Ghost Sisters all are tuners, right? I guess that works for having a Synchro deck. I seem to have some connection problems, which is sad because I have won the coin toss for the first time in 2 games. A very long connection problems here. Okay. Let's try again. I have to say I like the event because it's not that restrictive, right? You can play a lot of different things in this event. I really like this. I think this is a good decision. Normally not a big fan of all the events that are not the Duelist Cup, but this one is actually nice. And this time around it worked. So let's see what we have here. This hand is... we can't play in the draw phase, but this hand is nice. This is a good hand. This should work. And I mean, I'm expecting a lot of Effect Veilers, which is definitely a good hand trap against us. Once again, Effect Veiler. Imperm, yeah, that's equally worse. Equally bad, not equally worse. Then we will have to go for White Cat, unfortunately. I would guess this is the only downside to Pearly, because they are not that great in a very hand trap reliant format. What are we dropping here? I want to keep my Effect Veiler, that's for sure. Bestial Magnamut could be nice follow-up, honestly. Droll and Lockbird. I'm dropping the Droll. Even though I could have argued for dropping the Effect Veiler so that my Magnamut also has a target, but yeah. Now we need a really good hit with our Pearly here. That's nice. I like this. So now we could just go into the Negate Cat. We could also go this one, discard something. Negate Cat. It's a bit unfortunate that we can't get our... I could also go Princess Pride is a bit wild, if you ask me. I would have discard this one. I guess we just go into the Negate Cat here. There are a few different lines that we could have taken here. But I like this one. Because we also have an Effect Veiler. We have the Magnamut that we can go and search some follow-up in the form of the Druid Worm with. So, yeah, unfortunately we can't use this effect. I mean, it's always nice and very important for Pearly, obviously, to have the street and your My Friend Pearly. Because then if something leaves the field, you are able to... ours not a quick effect. You are able to get all your quick play spells back, right? This is very important. Let's see. At least his only Magnamut valid target is this one. He has a branded fusion. This is rough. This is rough. The only good thing is that we, in theory, can remove his Fallen of Albas. And we can also imperm / Effect Veiler his guy. His Albion. There goes the Fallen. Fallen and Dark. For Rindbram, interesting. I guess it's not a bad choice, because this can negate this. Goes Druid Worm, target. Wow, Mercuria, this is very strong. I mean, you could go Magnamut now, but he could then also go Magnamut. Yeah, I guess it's okay. Can just use him, doesn't really matter. Could also target the Albas. Let's target the Albas. And get our Magnamut online and search with him. Targets his own Albas, okay. So gets both Bestials to the field. This is definitely not the greatest situation that we are in right now. Because you will also get a search from the Mercuria. Yeah, I guess we go to the next one. This one really does look bad. Yeah, this is definitely the one disadvantage with Pearly. Because a lot of people will be playing the Effect Veilers and the Imperms. This is a very hand trap, or kind of a hand trap heavy format. And definitely a disadvantage. You need your little cats to go through, otherwise you have some problems. Ah, this is, by the way, a new limiter removal here, which I think is really nice. It's really cool. Not the biggest fan of these kind of field enhancements, but this one looks great. I mean, look at our hand. We have triple hand traps, right? And this is like the... In every game we played, we had a good amount of hand traps. I guess we just ash this. The next best thing would be to Effect Veiler the Behemoth that will be summoned. But we don't want him to get there. Okay. Yeah, this is unfortunately what hand trap formats can look like. It's the same in the TCG where maybe not anymore now that the new ban list is there, but in the TCG is what also the thing that everyone was playing Snake Eyes Pure and Fire King Snake Eyes, and those were also prominent decks with a lot of hand traps. So sometimes the games just came down to who has the greater amount of hand traps, which obviously is not the most fun thing to do when playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And once again, look, like 2 hand traps. You have 2 hand traps. This is a lot, especially because we have them so consistently throughout all of these games. Oh, we can play Manadium here, and that's interesting. Then it's good that we have one of the best hand traps against Manadium. 2 of the best hand traps against Manadium. Draw and Lockbird is definitely very strong. Now we can roll him here. That's nice, that's nice. This might make him give up. I'm very happy, by the way, that they decided to not put Maxi in here. This is definitely great. And this is how the format looks like if you do not play Max C, right? This is exactly what that looks like. Do we want to play in draw phase here? We could go Sleepy Memory in draw phase, because we would start with the Sleepy Memory anyways. Then again, we have the Street that can protect our special summons. Nah, let's not play in the draw phase. I will go play around Effect Veiler, because I think Effect Veiler is a card that more people are playing compared to Duel. So obviously playing in the draw phase would play around Duel. And now we are playing around the Effect Veiler. But there seems to be something. Maybe an Ash. And now we can discard the Brow, which is super nice. The Nibiru is also a very good discard. And we are now protected here. We probably won't be able to kill him, because there is no monster in attack position. Even though there's also an option to kill your opponent if there is no monster in attack position, but this requires you to also get a beauty onto the field, and I'm not sure if we have the resources for that. Realm Heart. Not quite sure why you would do this now. This actually helps me, but I'm fine. This is okay. In attack position. Okay, very interesting. Definitely a mistake. Now I can kill him. You can do both. I'm fine with that. Additional monsters are okay. I can just attack into them, so that's not a problem. And the Realm can search another planet or another ball, whatever. It doesn't really matter. He also plays the Fearless, which is the third ball. Very interesting. Okay, so now let's think. We have the Happy Memory already. That is the card that we also would want to have. So I guess we can just go Happy here. Get rid of our Nibiru. We will protect this one. Get rid of the Nip. We don't need it anymore. Might be able to draw something nice with the little white cat here. Even though the white cat search is not that important, Yeep is nice for potential follow-up if we somehow should miss here. And then, as we basically have everything that we need, we don't even need our My Friend Pearly search. We can keep it for later in theory. We just need to attack now. You attack here to grab the Delicious Memory, and then you can make this indestructible by battle. This should, in theory, be enough. I guess what I could have done here to ensure that this is really enough is grab a beauty and make this a beauty. Because then I could have guaranteed enough damage. I guess this was a mistake. But looking at this, 1/5 should be enough to kill. So the next thing you want to get is your Delicious Memory. And because you're still in battle phase, you can now change the attack of monster. This is always the one that you need to attack in. And now we need to make the Realm Heart indestructible by battle, which we do with the Delicious Memory. He has an Ash for the Delicious Memory. Okay, so he knows the combo. He knew that he needed to interrupt this here, because otherwise he would be killed by us. Interesting. In this case, I am still going to get rid of the Realm Heart. And then we need to play it a bit differently, but that's also fine. We will grab I guess we grab a beauty here. And then, okay, he just gives up. Obviously, he or we would be able to go into a very big cat and a very big boss monster cat that in the long term, he would then not win. I think it's always wise to give up if you can see that you can't win the game. And obviously, once again, like in every event, you want to at least get until this point here. Keep in mind, and I have talked about this before, that if you want to most effectively farm this event, then you should wait by playing, not playing this event at the beginning, because you will get additional missions roughly 7 or 10 days later after the start of the event. And if you complete basically the entire event now and then the additional missions come, then you have to play the event again to get the additional missions. So if you want to be totally efficient, that is, then just wait for playing this event. We are playing 2 Effect Veilers, 2 Drone Lockbirds, 2 Pearlies, 3 Pearlilies, 3 Brow, Huntsman of the Dark World, 3 Ash Blossom, 1 Bisschen Magnamwood, 1 Bisschen Jerusalem, 1 Nip, 3 Stray Pearly Street, 3 My Friend Pearly, 3 Pearly Happy Memory, 3 Pearly Pretty Memory, 1 Pearly Delicious Memory, 3 Pearly Sleepy Memory, 3 Infinite Impermanence, 3 Pearly Heap, question mark, 1 Slacker Magician, 1 Sevian Princess Bride, 1 Kiki Nagashi Fuko, 1 Eleverisk Ensemble Robin. By the way, these are there to make a Zeus, to make a safe Zeus. 2 Happiness, your Kill Cat. 2 Beauty, your Negate Cat. 2 Plump, your I Attach Everything from the Grave Cat. 1 Noir, your I Set the Trap Cat. 1 Downard, obviously for the Zeus. 2 Boss Monster X Pearl Noir, and then the Zeus. So guys, let me know what you are playing in this event. Are you hyped for this event, or are you already bored of it? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for being here. If you like my content, please consider subscribing, hitting the thumbs up and the notification bell, and we will see each other in the next one.